Welcome back to Superstarglam. Today's video is a haul video, and this is definitely just a collective video of stuff that I've been purchasing throughout. Just because I have been absent from YouTube doesn't mean that I have not been purchasing makeup, which that is not the case. I definitely have been purchasing here and there. Hopefully it's not a lot. At least I didn't think it's a lot, but I definitely wanted to mention it because you will be seeing me use a lot of these products in the following videos that I will be posting. So just wanted to share them. I may have a few opinions of a few items just because I have been trying some of these items out already. So if you'd like to see what these products are, then just keep watching. Definitely have to say there's a lot of products that I've been purchasing from Ulta, very minimal from Sephora. I just like the versatility from purchasing at Ulta, that you can choose high-end and drugstore. So let's just get into this. Okay, I got this. I've already been using it, but isn't this one so cute? It's like a little bear headband. So I wear it anytime I want my hair out of my face. It's super cute. I just thought it was so adorable. I had to repurchase my Shiseido facial cotton. I don't use anything else except these. They just work awesome. They're not rough. I've purchased a few from like the drugstore, and to me it's worth the extra bucks that these cost. This package is $10 and it is a total of 165 cottons, but I doubled them up because I cut them in half, so this definitely lasts longer than it would if I just used one. I totally recommend to try those out. Okay, so this product I picked up from Ulta, and basically I've just been wanting a new moisturizer with SPF. This happens to have SPF 50. It says it's a skin shielding moisturizer. It has a universal tint. It says it's antioxidant enriched skin protection, and so far I've been trying it. I just needed something for protection. Now it does say that it includes carrot seed oil, sunflower seed oil, vitamin C. It helps against environmental aggressors like pollutants, dust, smoke, UVA, UVB from sun. So far I've really been loving this. I don't really have a sensitive skin, so any moisturizer with sunscreen works for me. I just love the fact that this was SPF 50 from the drugstore, and it's e.l.f. I think it was like $12 for this bottle. Okay, so when I found out that Makeup Revolution had come out with these foundation sticks, I definitely wanted to try them out. So far what I have tried in foundation sticks, I haven't really been a fan of. I just don't like how it sits on my skin, or I have to combine it with maybe my favorite foundation and it works a little bit better. My problem area is usually all around the nose area and around the mouth. If foundation just doesn't sit well there, or looks cakey or too dry, then I'm just not a fan. Also, if it creases up in my laugh lines, like, I'm usually not a fan of. Anyways, I decided to try these out. So far, I have like mixed reviews about them. I don't necessarily know what these are called. Oh, these are the Fast Base Stick Foundation, and I got them in 2 shades. One is F10. It is a pretty full coverage foundation. So I do have to say that this foundation can go on and be like a full coverage foundation. And then this is the shade F14, and the reason I got this is more for a contour shade. It is a pretty thick consistency, so a little does go a long way. So I have to definitely go in with a light hand. Again, I'm still kind of working with them, so I'm kind of on the fence. I'm not sure if I don't quite love it, but I don't hate it either. So okay, so here's another item that I wanted to pick up, also based on coverage with SPF. It was also, I think when I picked it up, it was on sale. They had all this, the brand Derma E, the Sun Protection Mineral Powder in SPF 30, and it's just a neat product to throw in your purse perhaps, especially if you're gonna go out and be in the sun for a really long time, like, you know, maybe the beach or the pool. So it's like your additional coverage. This is definitely a good one because not only are you applying SPF because it's in the powder form, but you're also setting your makeup or resetting your makeup, especially if you've gotten oily. You just mattify yourself with this. So I think it's like a really neat product, and again, you just throw it in your purse and just reapply anytime you need extra protection. So okay, so this product was such a fun product. When I saw it, I wanted to get my hands on it. I thought it was so neat and so fitting. It is the It Cosmetics Superstar Flawless Foundation. It is so neat. It's shape of a star, so you know why I had to pick it up. I have yet to try it. I kind of don't want to try it and ruin it, so we'll see if I use this. I wanted to try out. I've heard nothing but great things about this. I mean, it's even like comparing it to the Tarte Shape Tape and saying that it's a little better than that. It's the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer, and says it's super coverage. I agree with that. This is definitely a full coverage concealer. I love the fact that how much product is in this little tube. 15 ml, 0.50 fluoride ounce. I mean, this is a lot of product compared to a traditional tube of concealer. So this is definitely going to last you a long time. So far, I've been liking this concealer. I'm just not using it as often because I do have a ton of concealer currently that I need to get rid of or use up, is what I was trying to say. Okay, I think that this is probably the only item that I've picked up from Sephora, and it came as a set. It's from Hourglass. It's the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer and the translucent setting powder. So I've been trying out the powder. It is the powder that I'm currently using under the eye, and that's the only place that I put it, under the eye. I just got this, so I haven't really tested it out fully, so I can't say much about it. Okay, so I have picked up a few sponges. I have used this one in the past. This is the Eco Tools Total Perfecting Blender. Only that my toddler got into it, so he tore it up. So I was repurchasing it. It was on sale when I picked it up from Ulta, so that's why I repurchased it. And the other sponge that I got is dirty because I used it today, but it is the Japanesque little sponge, and I actually really do like it. It's pretty squishy. I love how it blends out. It's big enough to blend out the entire face, and the tip part is pretty decent to blend out the concealer. So I've really been loving this sponge. With so many great sponge options out there, I haven't had the need to purchase a beauty blender. So far, that's all I've been using as drugstore beauty sponges. There isn't a lot of products that I've tried out from NARS, and I definitely wanted to try something out. And these are, what are they called? They're called the Power Matte Lip Pigments, and this came in a set of two. One is American Woman and the other one is Le Freak. They're like pinky nudes. This one is Le Freak. And turns out that I actually love these. My favorite shade is American Woman. I feel like it complements me and my skin tone very, very well. That's American Woman, the deeper one. They're so pretty. I mean, they're not, how can I say, they're not long wearing, but I actually like that about them. Sometimes if you like to wear liquid lipsticks like I do, I think that's my favorite type of lip product are liquid lipsticks, because I don't like to mess with the lip product. I like when I apply the lip product and I'm out the door, I don't need to touch up, I don't need to redo it. I put it on and I'm out the door and I don't have to worry about it. That's why I love a liquid lipstick. I've kind of been into more of a glossy lip just for the comfort. I found that these aren't, how can I say, they're not smudge proof, but they're pretty long wearing. It's between a lipstick and a liquid lip, if that makes any sense. So they're still a little bit more mattifying and pigmented as a liquid lipstick, but they're comfortable and moisturizing as a lipstick, if that makes sense. So I actually love this formula. I've been loving these, and like I said, my favorite one so far is American Women. I love that as an everyday product. So I'm pretty impressed and surprised that I enjoy them as much as I do. So here's another product that I picked up. It's another foundation, and let me just say that I think I've been wearing this foundation for, I would say, maybe 2 to 3 weeks, and this quickly turned into my new favorite foundation, at least for every day. This is definitely not a full coverage foundation whatsoever, but I love that it melts into my skin. I love how my skin looks. It looks healthy, it looks radiant. It's definitely what it says. It's the healthy foundation. I love that it has SPF, so on top of what you already add, you have the protection from your foundation. Since it's for all skin types, I just know that for my combination skin, it works awesome. It's great. I do have to set it, but again, for everyday wear, this is my go-to. I do a light setting of powder with this, and it's awesome. It wears so great. In the same category, I also picked up the LA Girl Pro Matte HD Longwear Foundation. This is currently the foundation that I am wearing. This is my first time actually applying it and testing it out. I'm wearing this alone, but I definitely think that these two will make a really good combo. Another foundation that I have picked up, actually have had a chance to try it out a little bit longer, is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I really, really do love this foundation. I think it is, for me, the perfect foundation for my skin type currently for the summer. It keeps me mattifying. It's definitely buildable. I can use this as full coverage, and this is definitely a foundation that I've been loving alongside with, again, the Physician Formula. I just think these two work awesome. This one gives me the longevity of a foundation. It gives me the mattifying effect of a foundation, while this one gives me the glow and the sheer coverage that I am looking for. So alone, this is definitely one of those foundations that I would definitely wear for special occasions, or when I want a full coverage face and I need it to last long. For photography, this is definitely an awesome foundation. I've definitely been loving this foundation so far. So I was really excited to hear that Karen from I Love Sarahi here on YouTube and on Instagram collabed with Dose of Colors. She's awesome. I love her makeup technique. She's very, very talented. And the fact that she collaborated with Dose of Colors, which definitely is one of my top favorite makeup brands. out there. So when I saw the items that they came up with, I was really excited. I wasn't able to get my hands on all the products, and I definitely had to contain myself to get the eyeshadow palette, because if anybody knows me, you know that I would have totally gone for the palette, but I couldn't pick up the entire collection, so I did have to be selective. And although I love myself an eyeshadow palette, I figured I would give the other items a try first and then maybe purchase the palette. Hopefully it doesn't sell out by the time I decide on that. Anyways, Dose of Colors is one of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas out there. So I did pick up is the liquid lipstick in the shade Peachy. It is the actual shade that I'm wearing right now, and I just have to say she nailed it. I love, and I've been wanting a really nice shade of like a peachy nude color in a liquid lipstick form. I think I've seen it in a lipstick, but not in a liquid lipstick. So I was really, really excited. The shade name is Peachy. Super, super cute. And again, I love the formula. So it's definitely been one of like my go-to nude shades I've been wearing like almost every day since I got it. And then the other item I picked up a highlighter. This is what the box looks like. Okay, so she has two different shades of the highlighter, but I decided to go, this is what the packaging looks like. The box was all nude. I would have normally gone for the other highlighter that had more of like a goldish tone. I mean, let's be real, I have a ton of gold shade highlights, so I decided to go for the second shade, which is Bathe. And I actually really, really do like this shade. It looks really intense and like deep, and like it would probably be a highlight topper or a cheek topper, but it's actually the highlight that I'm wearing today. The formula, I think it's one of those formulas that Dose of Colors is very consistent with their highlights. It is intense. It looks like my cheek is wet, and it's not powdery on the face or glittery. Like, it has the right amount of reflex and sheen to it to give you that wet highlighty effect. I don't know, I just love it. I love the formula. I love the shade. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it. Let me swatch it. It has like peachy pink undertones, but I think it works really, really well with my skin tone. And again, I really am happy that I decided to pick that shade rather than the gold base highlight. And those were the two items I picked up. Okay, I definitely wanted to mention these also because I've also picked these up, but these were not from Ulta or Sephora. These are from Juvia's Place, and I got 4 of their eyeshadow palettes. But let me just show you. And I haven't really, I have tried them out, so the formula is definitely awesome. I love the colors, how vibrant they are. They blend awesome. So I can't wait to do some makeup tutorials using these palettes. After I purchased them though, they are now selling them at Ulta, which again is awesome, because if you're interested in any of these palettes, you can now purchase them through Ulta. But yeah, this one, I'm just drawn to color. I love a good palette with color. This one has more wearable shades, but again, it's so pretty. I love these palettes. So I'll definitely be using these palettes in upcoming makeup tutorials. I picked up 2 items also from LA Girl. I picked up a LA Girl Shady Slim brow pencil. I have tried this in the past and I really did like it, so I picked mine up in brunette. And this one I had never tried. It's the lip liner from LA Girls, the Perfect Precision. I got it in the shade Bare. That's the shade. It's really, really pretty. I've actually tried this out and it's a really good soft formula. So far I've been enjoying this lip liner. I also picked up, because I've heard a lot of good things about this mascara, the Essence Lash Princess mascara. And this is in the mint green. The mint green says it's false lash effect mascara. This is the mascara that I am wearing on my top and lower lash line underneath the false lashes. I've actually been wearing this a lot and I do love this mascara. I love the price point. I think it's like $5. This one is more like, if I'm going for more of like natural and I just want like a quick coat of mascara, I go for this one. This one is the other one I picked up, and it's like in the pink tube. It's the volume mascara. And this one is good for thickening, for giving me more volume on my lashes. So what I've been doing is I've been using these two together. They give me the perfect combo. This one kind of separates and gives me length, while this one gives me thickness and volume. So together they're awesome, and I've been wearing them almost on a daily basis. Another brow product that I just picked up and again quickly turned into my new favorite product is the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. I decided to give this one a try, and this one definitely is now my new favorite tinted brow mascara. Not only does it tint them, but it actually sets my brows, and it's actually the product I am currently wearing. So they're not crunchy, but they're in place. It definitely sets them in place. I have it in the shade Blonde, and the reason why I get it in the shade Blonde is because it my hair's already dark, and I already go in with a dark pencil and powder, so I don't like to make them even darker. So I go in with blonde because it balances it out and it lightens them just a tad bit. So I've been really, really enjoying this product so far. Okay, so this is another item that I picked up. It's a mirror. It looks like this. Now it is, I believe it magnifies 7 times. It has an awesome feature because you can press the button and it lights up. Obviously you can't see because of all the blinding lights, but there you can kind of see that. So it lights up. It uses battery for the light, but that's not the reason why I love this little item. It's because of this little feature. It has a suction cup, has a gooseneck, so you can bend it and adjust it any which way, and that's why I love it, because you can actually attach this to any flat surface. It stays put. So let's say you were in your bathroom and you're very far away from the mirror, you can pop this to your mirror and the gooseneck extends and you can actually see yourself up close. The reason why I picked it up is because I have mirrors that I use, and I think you've seen me in the past when I've used them for my tutorials. I used a little handheld mini one, and it only magnified I think like 3 times, so I still had to have the mirror right up close to my face, so it blocked. Now I can set this anywhere in front of me and adjust the neck and still be able to see while not having the mirror so up close to my face. And the gooseneck and the suction cup has helped with me being able to apply my makeup and use both my hands rather than having one mirror on one hand and just using one hand to do my makeup. So I've been loving it. I got it on Amazon. It's not that bad. I think it was like about 20-ish bucks. And yeah, I've been loving. I think it's like my must now to use to do my makeup. Like it's every day I have to use this little item. And again, it helps that it magnifies my eyes so I don't have to have the mirror so close to my face. That was pretty much the last item. I really hope that you enjoyed this, what seems to me now that I'm looking at everything, a pretty lengthy haul. But again, all of these items I have been collecting throughout the past months, and I wanted to share them all with you. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you next time. Bye.